If you are thinking about buying a home or selling a home this year in 2023, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. We have all the housing numbers for you here in the North Dallas area, and that is going to be all talked about on our channel. So make sure to stay tuned. We've got the real estate market numbers for January 2023.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Gus and Karla here. We are local realtors here in the North Dallas area. We do help many families just like yours buy, sell, invest, and relocate here into this particular North Dallas area. Make sure guys, if you haven't done so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our content that we post each and every week.
So we're going to start with the beautiful city of Aubry. And if you don't know where Aubry is located, it is north of Dallas, kind of near Salina, Prosper, if you're familiar with those cities. But Aubry has been growing a lot.
Yeah.
So in January of 2023, the numbers kind of vary. Homes that were sold were 44, and the average priced home sold for $412,000. The average of days on the market for Aubry is 62 days, and they are still selling for lower than listing price, about 96%. And the average price per square foot is $194. Now, the most expensive house that sold in January 2023 was in Sandbrook Ranch. There's no surprise there, and it sold for $780,000. Sandbrook Ranch has been keeping that spot for the last couple of months by selling the most expensive home in the city of Aubry. So lots of new things, lots of numbers to compare. You can kind of see that in January people were maybe a little hectic or skeptical to purchase a new home, just because, you know, again, these are all homes that were probably under contract in December.
Right.
And closed in January. Now, we had a lot less traffic in December with holidays and whatnot, so keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, so these do also include new builds, so keep that in mind. All these numbers that we're going to give you do include new builds as well. So keep in mind also, like right now, the rate has kind of steadied.
That's a great price too if you're looking about purchasing a new home in Aubry. To know that the average price home is still in the 400,000s, that's a great price to get into a new home here in the area.
Yeah, lots of communities here in Aubry that are awesome, that are great, that I know will fit one of your needs. So if you are looking into moving to this North Dallas area, make sure to keep up to date with the real estate and all the different communities that are in this area. Now guys, we are looking into Salina next, and tons of things to do here in Salina. A lot of people are looking into moving here to Salina. So what does the numbers look like here for January in the city of Salina? So the number of homes sold were 81. 658,000 was your average priced home. 81 days in the market is the average that the houses are staying up in the market. Keep in mind new builds as well. So new builds do put up their homes up in the market. If it takes 6 months for it to finish the building the home and then putting it under contract and then selling it, actually closing the house, that does take into effect. So keep that in mind. They are selling actually a little bit, right around 96% versus what they got listed for. Pretty steady from what we've seen throughout the several past months. $223 per square feet is your average in the city of Salina. And the most expensive home sold was in Mustang Lake. That was for $1.5 million.
Yes, who is also keeping that spot the last couple of months. Mustang Lakes is a great sought after community in Salina. They actually feed into Prosper ISD. Right. Beautiful homes, lots of great builders. They are starting new faces. So if you're interested, let us know. We've got more information for you. But actually Salina is really big on a lot of their sports.
Yeah.
So they are the Salina Bobcats, and it's predicted that Salina will actually be bigger than Frisco at some point.
That's what some of the researchers are saying, and lots of new developments are going on here in the city of Salina. So it's a great community. Downtown Salina is awesome. Tons of events that they do throughout the year. Pretty cool for, family activities, tons of shopping and eating and stuff like that.
Yes, they're very family friendly. Lots to do. So Salina is still, even though the price point might be a little bit higher, like I said, a lot of different Salina communities feed into Prosper ISD. So that's kind of what drives their price point higher than surrounding cities, of course, aside from Prosper ISD. So still Salina is a great place to get into if you're looking to maybe not pay Prosper housing prices, but you want your kids to go to Prosper ISD. It's still a great option at this price point. Okay, so next we have Frisco. Now Frisco, lots going on. They've got the PGA that's, you know, well on the way. And they actually just rolled out saying they're going to build a Universal Studios themed park, not the Universal Studios.
Right. It's about a quarter of the size of an actual Universal Studios from what I've read. And it is going to be targeted more towards little kids. But that is going to bring a lot of more businesses out here, more attractions. And it's just, it's going to be awesome for the people that are already living here.
Yeah.
And for more people that are going to be moving out this way.
So Frisco is still a very populated area. There's not a ton of land to build in Frisco. So you are going to see a couple of new developments, but not a ton. So most of the Frisco houses are actually a little bit older. In my opinion, they've got more character, which is really nice. They're a little bit more settled neighborhoods. So if you're looking to stay close to downtown, Frisco could be a great option. Now, Frisco has a lot of movement each and every month. So this month, 123 homes were sold, which is not uncommon for Frisco, probably a little bit less. Again, because, you know, this is houses that went under contract in December. The average price home there is $787,000. Again, Frisco has a lot of very large homes, you know, 3,000 plus square footage. They're a little bit older. Some of these homes though have been updated like crazy. The average days on the market is about 84, which is not uncommon. And they are selling for about 97% less than listed price. Again, not uncommon. $238 per square foot is what Frisco is selling at. And the most expensive house that sold was actually at a 3.2 in Starwood.
Next on our list, we have the city of Little Elm, which is a great city if you are looking to move up to this area. Borderlines Frisco, borderlines the Colony as well. It's a great location. And
borderline to Aubry.
It does borderline Aubry as well. So yes, thank you for adding that, man. 76 homes were sold in the month of January in Little Elm. $426,000 was your average priced home, which is not bad at all if you are in this area and you are looking to stay pretty close to downtown Dallas, close to Frisco, or even like Plano. I know a lot of activities going on in Plano. So this could be a great option for you. 82 days was your days on the market. For sellers, 97% being sold. Not bad actually, considering the previous month, 95% was, you know, below listed price. So it did go up a little bit. Also considering December was, you know, the holidays and all that. So $191 was your average per square foot. And Union Park took the most expensive home this month for $668,000.
Yep, that was actually a new build. I think Little Elm is a great little city. They're not massive. There's older homes and there's new developments. So price point wise, it's great. You're also close to a lot of attractions. Now, Little Elm does have a beach and it's called Little Elm Beach. It's not very original, but it is a beach. So it's kind of cool.
Is it an actual beach? Can you explain a little bit on that?
So
we're not nowhere near an ocean over here, but they do call it Little Elm Beach.
Yes.
They made it seem like it, that you are at the beach. So,
yes, and full disclosures, we've never been there. So I can't say too much about it.
Right.
But, you know, from what we know, you can definitely take boats out there. There is a swimming area and there is sand or something that looks like sand.
Right.
So thus why they call it
Little Elm Beach.
Little Elm Beach. And apparently there's like a whole section like where there's like the party group and then there's like, you know, the calm family area. So through research, I've learned.
You've heard from
I've learned through research that there is definitely a whole party area where you can take boats and, you know, do all the things that you do in your 20s. And then there's a section for like, you know,
we would go, the other section, the boring, safe
section.
With the kids.
So, but yeah, so it's really cool. All right, so McKinney, lots to say about McKinney. Lots of people moving to McKinney, from McKinney. It is historical downtown. It's very beautiful.
It is.
Lots of history there. The houses are very well taken care of. Number of houses that were sold in McKinney was 108. Now that did significantly drop from the previous month that had 186. So that's almost doubled again. I do think it's because of the holidays. December was a very slow month for real estate here. So these are all the houses that are going to be closing. Now I feel that next month we're going to see an increase, and you're going to see all of the buyers again, you know, because we are seeing a lot of new movement. So I do feel like houses next month are going to show an increase in closings. The average price home was $567,000, which is great for McKinney, and the average days on the market 58. So compared to, you know, all the other cities, this tells us that there's still a lot of people looking to move into McKinney. Most of the people that we talk to are from out of state, and most of them do know McKinney. They might not know Aubry or Prosper or Salina, but they know McKinney. Okay, they are selling for about 97% lower than they are listed. The price per square foot is $217, which is great for it being such a sought after community. Also, McKinney has great school districts, so a lot of people are pulled that way. And the most expensive home that sold was for $1.1 million in Forest Ridge.
All right, let's go into the city of Prosper. Prosper is also a very sought after city because of the Prosper ISD.
Right.
A lot of people want to be in there. So let's look at the numbers and what it did in the month of January. So 77 homes were sold in January. Your average priced home and actually is $796,000, which took the lead for the most expensive average priced home from all the other communities, all the other cities around.
Which it normally does.
Normally does, yeah. It's kind of up in hand right there with Frisco. So as far as like prices go, Frisco and Prosper are very, very similar. 84 days on the market was your average days in the market. 95% lower than listed. 236,000 236 average square foot. And 1.4 million was your most expensive home. And that was in Star Trail.
Yeah, so Prosper is a great city. If you have got a budget that's kind of up there, school district is one of the top priorities on your list to purchase. Prosper is probably going to be your number one choice. Again, I say if your budget allows. Most houses here are going to be anywhere from $600,000 and up. It's going to be very, very rare to find anything under. If you're looking for like square footage, it's a great district to be in. Also, something to consider is like Salina feeds into Prosper ISD, but that can always get moved around. So just because you live in a community that's in Salina and you're feeding to Prosper ISD, that doesn't mean it's going to stay like that forever. Okay guys, last but not least, we do have the city of Princeton. So Princeton is not necessarily in our core area, but we did live there for a while, so we still do a lot of business out there, which is why we put it on a lot of our videos, and we do keep a close eye on it. We do have a lot of clients still out there. We still do a lot of business out there.
Yeah, it's just east of McKinney, so it's very accessible if you're in Princeton, want to go to McKinney.
Yeah.
Very close. So. And
one of the great things about Princeton is a great spot to land in if you're coming from out of state and your budget is just like not Prosper pricing. So Princeton is super affordable. Lots and lots of new communities going into Princeton. So homes that were sold were 49, and again that kind of dipped because of December, but you guys, the average priced home in Princeton is $324. That is the average. They were staying on the market 152 days. Now, I will piggyback off of what you said, like there's new builds. So with Princeton having so many new builds on the market right now, that's why you're seeing this price. I don't think this is a true accurate number for pre-owns. I think this reflects all of the new builds because they are staying on the market 6+ months until they're completed. They are selling for about 94% lower than listed, and that's a significant drop. Price per square foot, I don't know if I said this already, but it was $181, which is great. And again, we're talking about a lot of new builds. So you guys, if you can get into a brand new home for under $350, the most expensive home that sold. Did you look at that yet?
I have not.
Okay, so guess.
I don't know.
Just take a guess.
$450.
So the most expensive home that sold was sold for $471.
Oh, pretty close.
And that was at Arcadia Farms.
Okay.
So it's a brand new community, right near Walmart. They have great amenities, lots of great builders there too. Houses are very nice.
All right, guys, well, there you have it. I hope that this video was very informative and that it helped you kind of see where the real estate market is doing here in the North Dallas area. If you are looking to move into one of these cities or any of the cities around, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to hear from you and answer any questions that you may have. Like I said at the beginning, we do help many families move out here to this area, look for new builds or pre-owned homes. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Yes, guys. And if you are currently living in one of these cities and you are interested in putting your house on the market, or you're thinking about selling, or you have questions about selling, please reach out to us as well. We do a lot of business here in the North Dallas area, and we specialize in listing homes for owners. We specialize in getting them sold for top dollar quickly. So reach out to us. We'd love to show you what it is that we do different than most other agents here in the area.
Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't done so, and also that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of our content that we post each and every week. Thank you guys for your support and for watching this video. We will see you next time.